Hello, good evening, and welcome to Final Boss Fights. My name is Geoff, and we are back with Sherlock Holmes the Awakened. Last time we finished our investigations in Louisiana by investigating a very creepy and spooky swamp where lots of weird stuff happened, and we kind of ventured into something very Lovecraftian. But we came away with an occult book, and when we left off last time, Watson was going to take the book to Bookseller Barnes to see what he had to say about it. So let's jump right back into it and see where the investigation goes from here.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the Strand for all the details.
Outside? I wasn't outside a moment ago when I left this. I'm going to go back in and get changed. I don't need to get changed, I need to get changed outside, but I'm going to go back in and get changed. Right. This is where we were. Holmes is still wearing his thing.
You must.
I don't think there's anything else here, was there? There's just... Was that a... I just knocked something off. Never mind. Ah. Watson still hasn't unpacked yet, and Holmes's room is just... Look at that. Okay. Right, Watson, let's put something... Let's put some proper... appropriate outdoor wear. There we go. Find Palace already. What have we got? What was the quick message for Arshmet about? Who is the cult leader? What is their goal? So this is what we have to solve. Do we have anything in here we can use yet? Nothing really. Oh. Let's venture out into the rain. It was raining when we left London last time as well.
Am I mad? This painting wasn't here last time, was it?
I don't know. Looking very green around here. I'm sure it's nothing. Right, outside, into the rain.
Get the Strand. Get the true facts.
Hi there, boy.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
This say Storm of the Century. The tempest, which many already call the Storm of the Century, has been raging west of Loch Carber's coastline over the past fortnight. Officials are alarmed by the signs of the storm's intensification. The storm has taken a toll on shipping and seamen's lives, with 34 ships reported lost. Even as this article goes to press, hundreds of lives hang in the balance, with seamen struggling against the elements. Sadly, the Royal Navy Rescue is forbidden to launch any search parties due to the dangerous conditions. Her Majesty Queen Victoria held an emergency meeting with the ministers about the crisis along our coast, and it was learned that similar phenomena of low importance are occurring around the world. In other news, a French thief with the initials AL is toying with Scotland Yard. AL. I see you, Arsene Lupin. Oh, newcomer outfit. That's the one from Sinking City. That's awesome. What's this one? Finest finery and fashionable waistcoat. Dirty. Watson's got some new bits. Watson's waistcoat dirty. Mrs. Hudson will not be impressed. I like that they put the outfit in from Sinking City. That's cool. Right.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the Strand for all the details.
I'm sure it's nothing to do with anything. Unless you're around here somewhere, I believe. There you are. Oh, we're horrible out here. Aunt selling lady has gone away as well, which is good. Oh, door is open. Hello there.
Doctor, nice to see you after all this time. A flower?
Is anything else here? That was a nice touch. I still think that's Alice from Devil's Daughter. Sure, it's the same model. Definitely the same voice. Barnes. I wish to shove this thing in front of your face.
It has been a while, Barnes.
Dr. Watson. Indeed it has, and good to see you as always. How can I help?
Stevenson's guiding light?
Barnes, does Stevenson's guiding light mean anything to you?
Well, my mind first goes to Robert Louis Stevenson, an up-and-coming author. I've been following his work in the periodicals. Interesting man. I take it his literary pursuits are somewhat of a deviation from the family business.
What makes you say that?
He wrote a poem. Let me see if I have it still. Yes. Say not of me that weakly I declined the labours of my sires, and fled the sea, the towers we founded, and the lamps we lit.
The labours of
Lighthouse.
the sires. I wonder what they do.
I have a book on great British families. If the Stevensons have achieved anything of note, they will be in there. Please, feel free to take a look. It should be on the shelves to the right.
Much obliged.
Translate this
Last
book.
time we met, you mentioned your knack for translating occult texts. I was wondering if you could help me with this book.
Certainly. Goodness.
Sanity loss.
Where on earth did you procure this grimoire?
That's a long story. What do you make of it?
It seems to describe pagan rituals, ancient deities. Wow, what a marvel. I can try and translate it for you.
Just the pages bearing that symbol. This section, really.
Entity of ocean or time. Oh my. Oh, already on it, as you can tell.
There
If you
goes
can have it
Barnes'
done at your
mind.
earliest convenience, that would be lovely.
Yes, I'm sure that will be fine. Right, shelves. Great British Families. This volume gathers facts, stories, and gossip about the members and successes of Great British families. Somewhat chauvinistic account of Britain's finest. Message to Ashmat. Well, now that I've got that, I can search in the archives. But let's see if there's anything else here.
Take care of your master.
He's about to lose his marbles. There's nothing else around here that I can ping with. Nope. Well, while I'm here, search this in the archives. When the storm starts, where the ships fall, at Stevenson's guiding light. Location Scotland. Period. Up and coming, that'll be 1800s. What can we say? Achievement. I think it's maritime. Search the book. Here we go. The book rated suspicious families briefly mentions the Stevensons, famed for their lighthouses all across all of Scotland. Funnily enough, the first Stevenson in the niche shares the same given name as the latest, the author Robert Louis Stevenson. Ever since the Bell Rock Lighthouse's erection in 1810, the Stevensons have left their mark around Scotland via civil engineering feats in the maritime industry. Whether the lighthouses were built by Robert Stevenson or his sons Alan, David and Thomas, sailors roaming Scotland's coastline have the tendency to thank for guiding them to prosperity and safety. It's a cryptic message about, right. That one in there. Cryptic message. Stevenson family. Really? Dig this one in there just to see. Okay. Gathering at a Stevenson-built lighthouse. The message mentions a place where the cult plans to gather. A lighthouse built by the Stevensons west of Lochaber, Scotland. Makes sense, I guess. Who is the cult leader? Do you know this yet? Cryptic message. Barnes first. Look in Stevenson family. Don't know.
For some reason, it makes my skin crawl.
Look at all the paintings. Ah, and it's got any
Say,
coastal
do you
maps.
possess coastal maps of Scotland?
Indeed. Have you figured out what the Stevensons are known for?
Feats of lighthouse engineering. You have my thanks for the book.
My pleasure, Doctor. Do you need any particular part of the coast?
Loch Harbour, West Coast.
Right then, I'll unroll it on the desk. All
Awesome.
yours. In the meantime, I will attend to my translation.
Much appreciated.
Yeah.
A moment, please. Spellbinding pages.
I wish he hadn't used that word. Right then. Yep. Skerryville Lighthouse, located on a remote island of the same name. Skerryville Lighthouse lies southwest of the inhabited island of Tiree. Designed and built in 1844 by Alan Stevenson, the tower is a testament to the determination of the Empire's workers and engineers to make life safer for seamen. The lighthouse has seen 6 years of construction, with numerous men risking their lives to build this granite beacon of safety atop dangerous rocks. It's over here. Barrow Head Lighthouse, located on the Outer Hebrides island of Barrow Head. The lighthouse illuminates the southern entrance to the Minch. The tower, designed by Robert Stevenson and built by James Smith of Inverness in 1833, is made of stone. It is deemed the United Kingdom's highest lighthouse, standing at 682 feet above sea level. Still not that one. One here. Rubanan Gal Lighthouse. Rubanan Gal means strangest point in Scottish Gaelic. This simple yet elegant brick tower of light, built in 1857 by David and Thomas Stevenson, is not even the only one the dynasty erected that year. It's 62 feet tall, bears an luminous range of 10 nautical miles, lighting the way for ships roaming the Sound of Mull. Of course it's the last one that we searched for. Ardnamurchan Lighthouse. I apologise to any Scottish viewers. Designed and built in 1849 by Alan Stevenson, the lighthouse lies at the western end of the Ardnamurchan Peninsula in Loch Harbour. Here we go. It architecturally and decoratively depicts Egyptian influences, making it unique among Scottish lighthouses. Made of granite and bearing a strikingly black lantern, the tower soars to 118 feet above the rocks. I think that's our one. Do I need to talk to you about anything else, Barnes, or should I go back to
Doctor,
Holmes?
look what I just found.
Do I have to? You found
Barnes,
something?
have you finished with the book?
Yes. I've written out a translation of the section you wanted. It, puts the grim in grimoire.
I thought as much.
Long story short, it details macabre rituals, death, leviathans, and the apocalypse. See for yourself. I must ask you to leave the book with me so I can read more of it. It's compelling. Very compelling.
You
He
have
doesn't
been
believe
a
in
great
any of that,
help,
John.
so yes.
Excellent. I could barely put it down. Farewell.
Got an achievement for that. Barnes' approximative hasty rich translation details a ritual for awakening a pagan god sleeping under the ocean. It involves a special chant the strongest men of every ethnicity on Earth perform before they are to be sacrificed for the god's awakening. A creature with a pitch-black face, akin to an Egyptian sphinx, must witness this ritual. If successful, the ceremony will destroy the world's seas and lands. The book details a vaguely... Here we go. This book details a vaguely anthropoid monster. It has an octopus-like head, its face being a mass of feelers, a scaly, rubber-looking body, huge claws on its hind feet and forefeet, and long, narrow wings. I wonder who that could be.
Mycroft, here to buy a book on fraternal dysfunction.
The Holmes family is beyond counselling, Doctor.
True, more deserving of scientific study. What do you want?
I came to warn you. Perhaps you have a moment to...
Sorry, I reserve Tuesday afternoons for time with friends.
I'm worried about Sherlock. He's not well. You should know that he has had episodes in the past. Detachment from reality. He will need your support.
Such gall. First you crush him under your boot heel, now you ask me to pick up the pieces.
Your emotions are impeding your rationality. He needs to be distracted, diverted into something less harmful.
Surely you jest. Only one thing shall truly bring him peace of mind, and that is solving his case.
The last case he pursued so doggedly was Cordona. came home a wreck, and this time I fear he may not return at all.
You are not his father, Mycroft. Not anymore. He is a grown man, a brilliant man. I know you care for him. I just wish you also respected him.
The Crown cannot help you. But I can. Give him this.
What is it?
A confidential note tied to his case. He may see value in it. Just do not tell him it came from me. Oh, speaking of the Crown, perhaps you can help us with
Oh,
another matter?
side quest.
It requires some local knowledge.
I'm
Oh.
all ears.
For your eyes only. Here is a folder with all the details.
Hello, side quest. Waiting for one of these. Ooh, Rochester. Rochester. Interesting. Right, briefing from Mycroft. One of our informants, Philip Hawke, has not been in contact for the last few days. Hawke is just say when his home is next to one of your client's houses, Captain Stenick. Right. That's the Stenick mansion, isn't it? Yes, it is. What does it say? Labelled and is next to the mansion. Oh boy, it's miserable out here, isn't it? Hawk, is he a shop or anything? Well, Stenick's mansion is here. Well, I'm guessing it'll be one of these down here. This takes us. Oh, this is. Let's try down this way. This house, here we are. Investigation scene found. There it is. Just walk in. We can just walk in. Oh, what's this over here, first of all?
A wasp's nest. They might attack if someone draws too close or are otherwise provoked. Much like London itself.
I'm glad we get to do this as Watson. Guess Watson to flex his muscles a little bit. That's good. Oh. Hello there.
Royal Berkshire Regiment. They had it tough in Afghanistan. His face and neck are swollen, and I can see wasp stings all over the skin. Only his right arm was functional. His left arm was paralyzed in the war.
Unfinished note. 5:45, carriage with a hooded visitor arrived. 7:25, carriage left, the visitor stayed inside. 9:10, boxes of gold from the Japanese Imperial Mint arrived. 9:36, boxes still being unloaded. 10:10, the last box was moved inside the embassy. 11:33, arrival of the Ottoman ambassador and vice consul. 12:44, the men are having a meeting on the second floor. There are maps of M.
Capital M, signed by someone else's hand.
We just been Moriarty'd.
A map of possible routes taken from the embassy. I thought only Sherlock was capable of this kind of deduction. Near perfect camouflage. It makes me wonder if Mycroft also spies on our suite in Baker Street.
Most probably. But the door itself.
Unlike Holmes, I don't carry lockpicks.
Right, time to visit Mycroft. Ye were done deaded. Also, it peeing it down.
Get the Strand, get the true facts.
Bye Wiggins, bye Wiggins. Mycroft.
I'm sorry, I have bad news.
Please do not tell me Hawk is a turncoat.
Worse, I have found him dead in his wheelchair, out in the garden.
How did he die? Exactly.
He was stung repeatedly by wasps. His body succumbed to anaphylaxis.
And that is all you observed? Was there anything suspicious?
Well, there was one thing. In his notes I found a handwritten M, but it didn't match Hawk's other writing.
Listen carefully, Doctor. Do not investigate further, do not talk about this matter to anyone, and do not ask questions. Thank you. Now leave it alone.
Okay. Right, who is the cult leader and what is their goal? Ritual of Awakening. Pagan God. Rochester? 2 out of 3. There we go. Archibald Rochester is alive and leading a cult. He aims to conduct a monstrous ritual at Ardnamurchan Lighthouse, by implication the sacrifice of all the abductees of diverse ethnics. It's all those people we've been following throughout the game, right? New clothes. Say the greatest detective, but Watson did that, not Holmes. Right, Holmes. Holmes, you're gonna get weird. You're gonna get weirder.
Another sinking near Scotland. By the Strand for the detail.
Change Holmes' outfit? I can. Get that hat off him for now. Let's give him the greatest detective. Watson's. Watson got any good stuff? Not really. Nothing better than what we've got at least. Oh, Watson's stylish suit. Love that.
Holmes, I have the translation. Barnes will keep researching. Holmes?
Watson?
Did you hear me? Barnes gave us a preliminary translation of the book. I think we have a lead. Sherlock, what is it?
I find myself burdened. It will come as no surprise that I tend towards obsession. Indeed, obsession oft grants me the insights that have become my stock in trade, my greatest asset. Yet I cannot deny this nature proves as much a hindrance as a boon. It has cost me friends, colleagues, brothers. And despite my obsession, as I contend with the matter at hand, no closer to understanding than when we began, I must conclude that I am of no worth at all. Without an answer, what use is the question?
Sherlock, this is no time for despair. The book is real. Those men went mad.
John, I fear that I am as mad as the rest of them.
I bore witness to the same events that you did. I saw with my own eyes the inexplicable, the ghastly, and the unnatural.
Come on, John.
I can attest to their occurrence. So take heart, for it was as real as you or I, and thus we must persist. Lives hang in the balance. If you cannot see your worth, then trust in me, for I see it.
Oh, I like this guy.
And
I really
know
like this
other man
guy.
capable of putting this matter right.
Thank you, John. Would that I possessed even half your courage. Pray tell, where does our journey end?
Ardnamurchan, Scotland.
Let's
Well,
go.
shall we be off?
Yes, of course. You can apprise me of your actions while we pack.
I like this guy. I like this Watson. He's really, really nice. He's a really good companion. And here we go. This is the title screen location. Chapter 8. The Awakening. Ardnamurchan Point. Let's do this! Oh, do you see that? I saw that. Did you see that?
Holmes, if we don't make land soon, I fear we will join those missing souls. These seas have taken too many, John. Let's stop them from taking more then.
Right, and it raining still. Oh, the ritual is already underway. People are jumping from the top of the Ardnamurchan lighthouse into the depths of the sea. How to stop the ritual? I have no idea. Lighthouse ritual. Nothing. Go. Oh, this is very different from the original version. There's a whole load of stuff before now. Thanks is black featureless face, gypsy motifs. What's this?
And barricaded from the inside.
Check the outside first. We're going this way anyway, I think. Let's try the front door just to be sure. It's all red up there.
The door won't budge.
Right, we're definitely going a different way. In fact, we're going this way. Keep pinging just to be sure. Just keep pinging. Dark, creepy tunnel. This looks promising.
Where did this shirt come from?
So we've got in here.
Ouroboros, the snake eating itself. An ancient symbol of eternal renewal.
Some green indentation. There's a key that goes in there.
Fresh marks, something scraped along the stone. This door requires a very specific key.
Let's see if there's anything else around here. There's
An
a
old
cannon.
probably rusting here since the 16th century.
Right. Like we're going this way. It's still
Holmes,
weeing
look,
it down.
There's a body here. Not just any body, it's Ashmat.
Oh.
The body is still soft to the touch. He died recently.
Scratches, bruises, and stabs, all self-inflicted.
The
The
knife?
infamous curved dagger. It's tied firmly to his hand. Oh, his eyes are gouged out.
Lovely. So, there we are.
A broken chain. Something was attached to the end.
But he succumbed to all those wounds.
Yeah, that answers that question. That's the guy who did the dirty stuff in Louisiana. Oh, what's this? Strange sigils. And a pingy thing over here. What's this? Finger grooves. Just searching for something.
A human-sized imprint. Someone fell on their back.
Where's the last bit? Ah, it's difficult to see here. Ah, it's this.
This branch was recently broken. The wood is still green. Whatever Ashmat had secured to his chain, he lost it here.
That's body. There's an evidence to pin. Here we go. Flash of blood, small pool. Non-arterial wound. What's over here? Thick bushes, something could fall here, but nothing inside. Oh, some more bits over here. Shiny metallic lost.
Interesting occult pattern. Scratches. This medallion saw frequent use.
What drove him to this dreadful act?
I fear we are about to see for ourselves.
This is the key back at the door up here. Cheers. Here we. What the heck is that thing? Is it too late to go on holiday somewhere? Preferably not here. Two different ways to go. Let's have a look down this way first.
An obsidian heart. Masterful work.
Yeah, they're not buttons, that's a good thing.
That's a crafty mechanism and quite ancient.
What have we got here? That's not pinging me, okay.
This vessel is covered in dried blood.
Oh, I get it. We need fresh blood. And no, I'm not volunteering.
Fear not. I think Ashmat can help.
Oh, thank you. What's this?
They used fresh blood in some kind of ritual. Sealed shut and seemingly for a long time.
Hey. Well, this is telling us how it works. Okay, so that's this side. Nothing down there. That's in this side. Bones of varying descriptions. Wait a second. Wait a second. Them's deep ones. And they're taking human women. And yeah, this place is messed up.
Sealed shut, and seemingly for a long time.
Hey, so, what's the job? Asmat's fresh blood is required for completion of the ritual. Right, so you've got to go back outside and find Asmat. Asmat!
Do you have anything to hold blood, Watson?
Fine, take my flask.
Well, the blood goes into here. Lever goes, whoop.
The lever doesn't want to stay on its own.
Oh.
Watson, hold the lever for me. I must investigate.
Well, that's worrying. Some kind of well?
An unusual car insurance got sponsors at dawn.
Holmes, watch out! My lever went back up.
Gillette Labs.
The doors, Watson. Hold the doors.
Oh, that's Diskins.
We're trapped! Now what?
Look around. There must be something we can use.
Ooh, this thing here.
A rather accurate depiction of the human heart.
Hey. There's something over here. What's this? This came up. And there's something here. What's this? Shoulder level arm size locking mechanism. And
Those holes seem to have a purpose, but I won't risk my arm to find out what.
well, this will do. Another one here. It's like collects these. Is that a thing I can do? It is. Ah, this one. Okay.
Be ready for anything, Watson.
gonna lie, I was worried a deep one was gonna come out of there. Right.
It's all right, Watson. It's merely a chest with coins and a dagger, made of obsidian by the looks of it.
Ancient coins from the chest that rose from the underground well. Ah. Thing over here. And you take the coins.
Use these with care. Let us be the first adventurers to raid a tomb without destroying it.
Oh. That's a that's a dig at somebody, isn't it?
Terrific. Now, onward before they close again.
Let us hope our paths converge, Holmes.
Interesting. Playing Watson currently. Okay, let's go on.
It's calling me, John. I cannot bear it any longer.
Is that you, Holmes?
Everything is so insignificant.
Are you all right?
The abyss. Why does it call me? Why?
Holmes!
Please, John.
Holmes! Speak up! Holmes!
Please, John.
This is clever. Oh, I've lost the ability to call Holmes now.
Holmes! Speak up! Holmes!
Help me.
These caves are winding.
I'm coming!
John! John, I'm falling!
Keep talking!
Watson!
Sherlock?
John! John, I'm falling!
Oh, it's a deep one.
I'm coming!
John!
Holmes!
Music's picking up a bit. This is spooky.
Where are you?
Didn't hear that.
Holmes! Where are you?
John!
This way. This is cool. Found you.
Holmes! Holmes, come on, wake up! Thank heavens. What were you doing? What happened?
About to find out what happened.
Stars so distant. The sun inverts, the earth becomes transparent.
Sherlock, snap out of it.
Nothing is everything. We are so small, inconsequential, a shadow in the dark.
And this is what happens when your Cthulhu Mythos skill rises and your sanity goes down.
No, we are so close. We cannot.
You asked that I intervene if I saw you cracking. This is me intervening.
With every passing minute, another life is extinguished. We must stop. Rochester, we must end this.
Ah, Sherlock, you almost died.
Do not worry about me, John. You have other men to save.
The evidence updated.
Careful, Holmes.
Sir, are you all right? No response.
May 3rd, 1882. The builders from Tobermory know nothing that they ought to. I had to teach them how to change oil. Their one proficiency seems to be asking questions about the caves and where my son went missing. I said nothing at first. When some sort of lord arrived and offered me money for a tour, I relented and showed them around. The man claims to be a collector of antiquities, but what could he have sought? It was easy money, but I cannot feel as if I betrayed this place and my boy. Ooh, keys.
I thought that I'd seen horrors during the war, but this is complete madness.
What the heck is that?
The base appears to rotate.
Hands off, Holmes. We have no idea of its purpose.
We're about to find out. They
are all entranced, captivated by the light of the lens.
Sherlock, don't touch it. We still don't know what it is capable of.
Glad they ain't reacting to anything. Another one over here. Mind Palace. How to interrupt the hypnosis from the lens. Lighthouse keys? Yeah. Obsidian dagger. Entrance people, strange devices. Some of them, right? Obsidian's daggers, right? Somebody would taken care of. What's this? But nothing there. Okay, never mind. This is a doorway. Ooh. Got a weird lens.
The sheer form of it, the color, it makes me feel uneasy.
This.
Black, metallic, and with a characteristic hue. Obsidian yet again.
This thing is a paper. Asmat, you must familiarize yourself with the process of charging the Callide lenses, energizing them with beam emitters. The emitters themselves are not complicated to operate, but there can be no more mistakes as our day of reckoning draws near. One such error would be to keep that obsidian toy of yours near the lenses. They are strong in most circumstances, but vulnerable when energized. We have only a limited supply. Ah. Another lens.
This material feels very sturdy. It would take an enormous effort to break like that.
Right, back to the old Mind Palace. Some more outfits to use. I do. Sherlock's overcoat dirty. Sorry, it's not that one I want, it's this one I want. That it? That's it, that's it. Energize the lens and strike it with the obsidian dagger. Kalar lenses can only destroy the obsidian. This dagger from the cave should suit perfectly. The one hitch is that the lenses must be made vulnerable by charging them, energizing them with beam emitters. Let's do that thing. That can go there. This is probably a bad idea. I'm getting flashbacks of Deliver Us Mars. And boop.
That's it. You did it. The lens broke.
John, the worshippers, we need to make sure.
Of course, I'll see if they're all right.
That's a bit of Deliver Us Mars. Right then.
At least this awful mask is breathable.
Yeah, some.
Chest is moving fast. She's hyperventilating. Check her pulse, can you, Watson?
As expected, the pulse is elevated, but within normal limits.
Where did this go?
Don't mind my trembling hands. It's not fear, it's adrenaline.
Down here. Hello there, where'd you come from? Is there anything interesting down here we need to deal with? Still need to carry on though. Oh, that's the stairway there. There we go. Going up.
Stop there, shipmates. A storm awakens and we batten down the hatches.
Heck are you?
Dirty Summers, I presume. Nice to put a filthy,
Oh.
sweat-covered face to a name.
It is that guy.
That's no way to speak to a captain. Sherlock, get down.
He did.
Watson, you killed him.
I didn't have a choice.
Well, what's done is done. If we do not stop Rochester, Summers' death will be but one of many.
He was going for his gun. Don't need that for now.
The sailor who didn't survive the storm.
Yeah.
The port of London feels so long ago. Forgive me, Summers.
My sanity is slipping away. I feel like I've been there.
Right, what's this? What is this?
You need a lesson.
Okay, it's just a puddle, not an actual pool. What's this?
They made sure no one could enter
Oh,
through the
that's the
main
main door. What's in here? Tower entrance.
Hold on. We need a plan.
Mad cultists, ancient ritual sites. Had I known where this case would lead, I would never have brought you to see Stenwick.
Right, just try. Oh, there's a door over here. here? Right, we have a book. A collection of notes that Asphat left himself over the course of the past few weeks. It all went south of that Arneson's place. Him, that pup, and that harlot. That's very nice. I wish the water would take them away. They didn't deserve to brawl here with others. No, no, no. The underground tunnels call me again. Every time I go to sleep, I wake up in the caves. Yesterday, I woke with an obsidian shard in my hand and absolutely no memory of it. Tonight, the caves will call me in again. What I've witnessed in my dreams is horrific, but I cannot resist. Plan of the lighthouse.
They modified the gallery and watchroom.
Beam emitters. Interesting.
Khalid lenses are placed inside the lantern room. It seems they have placed beam emitters all over the main gallery. One moment, Watson. I'll redraw this blueprint.
What's in here? Book. Lighthouse Keeper Diary. I heard the melody again. I hear it in every drip that falls from the top floor to the ground. I hear it in the meditative rotations of the lantern. I can hear it this very moment as I've hid pen scraps against the paper. Ever since my boy left me, this long's been my only companion. Sometimes I sleep in his bed so as not to see it empty. I think I saw him swimming in the other day in the inky sea. His skin was dead and grey, his teeth as sharp as a piranha. He looks at me with salt red eyes, steadfast amid the furious waves, and I saw naught but loathing in his gaze. Excuse me one moment. Do apologise. Right.
I know this company. They make Fresnel lenses, essential for any modern lighthouse lantern. Pay for padding. They didn't want their cargo damaged.
This is what the lenders came in. Oh, paper. Of all the nasty deeds I've done for coin, this is without question the worst. Those strange dreams become more frequent, but I try not to dwell on them. And yet life here is tedious, so I cannot stop my mind from returning to the visions. I cannot stare at the sky. I am allowed to look at the sea or Ashmat's face in my own hands. Rochester says that soon everything will be disappeared, to be eaten by the old one. It would be a better world even if I were not around to see it. I believe that's everything from this room. Mind Palace time. How to stop the ritual. The lighthouse ritual. Obsidian dagger. Modified lantern blueprint. Nearly right. Khalid lenses weakness. There we go. Follow the sabotage plan. We must destroy the Khalid lenses at the base of the lantern as depicted on the blueprint. In order to achieve this, each lens must be targeted by 2 beam emitters simultaneously and manually shattered using the obsidian dagger. We may need to work separately as Rochester and Servants will be trying to protect the lenses. It's the only plan we got. And now the doors are open. Depart this location. Let's do this.
We shall apply what we just learned, charge the Khalid lenses, and break them with the dagger. That should put a stop to this cursed ritual.
All right, good. I confess, I worry about what awaits us. Is it too much to hope this will all come right?
If our future is black, it is better surely to face it like a man than to attempt to brighten it by mere will-o'-the-wisps of the imagination. Come on. We'll go together.
That's the line from Cordona. Glad they put that line in. Right, so got these here.
Look at them all. We have to help them.
Watson, stop. Rochester will see you.
What should we do?
We get answers. Stay here, see to the lenses. I shall confront Rochester. He owes me the truth.
Sherlock! Sherlock!
Mr. Holmes, you are late.
Oh.
Was the path here not as you anticipated?
You expected me?
We've stood here before, Mr. Holmes. Another you, another me. Many years ago. I wonder what will happen this time.
Shout out to the previous game.
What are you talking about?
Join me. Bear witness to the end.
Right, while he's doing that. Ah, this one's clear. That one's not clear. Oh, let me through. Can you get up the stairs? Can you get this ladder? No, you can't. Ah, here we are. Ooh, what's that just done? Same one. Boop.
You cannot bear witness to anything, Lord Rochester. You are blind.
How could you?
It is what I do.
No. How could you be so ignorant? For I have never seen more clearly than in this moment. Never felt more than I feel right now.
Just push him off.
Fiber of the earth, every molecule reverberates in anticipation of the awakening. The bile of madness rises in our throats just as our master rises below. I see moon beasts, night gaunts, a witch doctor in Arkham. I see what the stars themselves are dreaming. I know more than any man has ever known.
You are delusional. How did you do it? The compulsions, the visions, was it some form of hypnosis or no? A drug, perhaps, tell me.
Ah, there is no ruse. There is no big reveal. It is exactly what it seems. You still fight so desperately against this truth, but you feel it too. Yes? Yes?
You are mad. You have mistaken hallucinations for reality.
Are you really want to talk, Mr. Holmes? Speak truthfully now. In the port, in the swamp, what did you see?
I saw only darkness, nothing more.
No, no, no! You are lying to yourself, Mr. Holmes! Why? If you are not here for the truth, then you are a diversion, but no more!
Oh dear.
Ganga! Oh, Master! Oh, Great One! He has come! Take me! Accept my sacrifice! The world is yours!
Oh dear. I don't think that's how the story's supposed to end. Let's try that again. Okay, we're back to here. So we can do this quickly. Bam.
You cannot bear witness to anything, Lord Rochester. You are blind.
Back here again.
How could you?
It is what I do.
No! How could you be so ignorant? For I have never
Yes,
seen
yes,
more
yes.
clearly than in this moment.
I'll let me do it this time. If I have to do this again, I'll skip this.
Right now, every fiber of the earth, every molecule reverberates in anticipation of the awakening. The bile of madness rises in our throats just as our master rises below. I see moon beasts, Night gaunts! A witch doctor in Arkham! I see what the stars themselves are dreaming! I know more than any man has ever known!
You are delusional. How did you do it? The compulsions, the visions, was it some form of hypnosis or no? A drug, perhaps, tell me.
Ah! There is no ruse! There is no big reveal! It is exactly what it seems!
Right, I need to keep this guy
still
talking,
fight
obviously.
so desperately against this truth, but you feel it too! Yes? Yes?
You are mad. You have mistaken hallucinations for reality.
Are you really want to talk, Mr. Holmes? Speak truthfully now. In the port, in the swamp, what did you see?
Try other worlds. We'll try that one.
Something beyond the capacities of my imagination. A world so alien, but
so familiar. Yes, I see it too. In your mind's eye. Untold horrors lick their lips in the shimmering dreamlands.
Really
The
going in with the
saga
Lovecraft stuff here.
sinks eternal.
Okay. Right. What else have we got? Still can't get to that one. Got one there. Okay. Got a whole lot is the answer to that question. So we can just keep thinning yourselves a bit, that'd be great. It would block me from getting to that one. Got here. This is interesting. Oh, let's follow it down. Okay, that's not good. What am I missing here? Ah! Ooh, bit Silent Hill. Figure out of it. Right then. Where's the nearest one? What is that? Ah. One. Can't move that one at all. Well, time to move back. That was the wrong button. I'm awake, I'm sure, I promise you. Alright, let's try this again. Pay attention to the prompts, goodness sakes. Right, so let's try that again. Okay. Not this one. Where does that one go to? Excuse me. It's two ready for going. Nearly two nearly ready for going now. What's this?
Something is missing here.
Ah.
It's completely broken.
Oh.
Interesting. This could prove useful.
Demon Mitty Crystal. We'll have that. Right. That's two we've got going now. Oh, we've only got one going actually. Ah. That one's good. Let's try that one. See if we can get back into the mess. This one. Bam.
But what is the point? What are you hoping to achieve with all this slaughter? Do these people deserve such suffering?
They are just tools. Their existence is meaningless unless put to use. Oh, all-seeing master. Oh, grand God beneath. How he has blessed them with purpose.
You use them for cruelty.
I've seen a man eat his own flesh just to hear the whispers of lizards. I've seen a mother behead her newborn that she might travel to another world.
Oh dear.
Galaxies swallow each other whole. Light folds in on itself until nothing remains. You know not cruelty, Mr. Holmes. Cruelty is for such knowledge to be beyond the reach of so many.
This is hubris delusion. You are Icarus flying too close to the sun.
No, no. You misinterpret the legend, Holmes. Icarus flew. He reached heights no man had ever reached. One must imagine Icarus happy.
He burned. Rochester plummeted to his death.
And were you to ask him of his choice, he would have not a single regret. Every step I took was necessary. Every drop of blood a blessing. Every death predestined. Surely you understand. It was for knowledge. The only thing worth living for. Why must you remain so blind? Be honest. What is it you fear?
Afraid of losing my mind.
I am afraid that it will cost me my sanity, much as it has cost you yours.
There is no such thing as sanity. There is only the world as it is, and one's willingness to accept it.
Okay, we're doing well. We're doing well. They've rearranged themselves again. Look at this. Don't see me. You really don't see me. Right. But we can get to one down here, that's cool. Oh, what's this? Okay. Rotate, rotate, rotate. That one. Oh, that's so annoying. Can I... that at all? There we go, there's one there. Can't get to that from the moment. Ah, now I need to get to this one. This is the one I need to get to. Okay. Get to that one at all, can I? Oh, can do. Okay. There. That the one I'm after? Yes, it is. Going that way. I have to go back this way. Well, we're close now. Don't mess this up, John. Don't mess this up, me. Oh.
You truly believe it? That a god arises from below, that the world shall end?
There is only nothingness. Only chaos and torture and endless time, stretching its wings, baring its teeth.
It's preposterous. It's nonsense. It's... You've drugged me. The fumes in the temple, narcotics, a bad reaction. Oh, you're one of my cross agents. Yes. Yes, this has the stink of my brother all over it. No, wait. Of course. I am dreaming in the asylum. In Black Edelweiss, tied to a chair.
You are standing right here, Holmes, as you always do.
You said that before. You said we had met, but I'd never seen you before in my life.
The cycle repeats. Old becomes new, and we remain pawns in the hands of a god. Submit! Submit to your inconsequence!
It is unthinkable.
It is undeniable.
I cannot.
When you have eliminated all which is impossible, then
Oh,
whatever
that's nasty
remains,
to say that.
however improbable, must be the truth. Now, Holmes, now is the moment. You know it in your heart. Say it. Say it.
It's real. All of it. It's real.
Last one. Where is the last one? It's there. It's this one I've been trying to get to. Ah. Okay, that's one. There, got it. Oh, nice. And boop.
Maybe your god is unstoppable, but you are merely a man. And I know how to stop you.
What do you mean? What have you done?
I have made a friend.
No! Curse you! Oh, great one, forgive me!
It is over, Rochester.
I thought this time would be different. But the gods laugh at man's arrogance.
Sherlock, come back down.
The wave!
Come with us. Turn yourself in, save yourself.
The abyss calls for me, Mr. Holmes, as it does for you. The final problem approaches, and you too shall fall.
Time to leave.
Sherlock, please!
Rochester, don't!
Such heights we reach!
No! God! Sherlock, we must get inside! I have to see it, John. I have to know.
Apologies, did I rouse you? Relocate to the study, but I wanted to be at hand should you need me.
No. The sound of your keys. It is my tether back to the waking world.
I find writing of our adventure helps me too. Perhaps at some point you could read it and tell me if it accords with your memory. There are moments in our journey that only you were privy to. Your encounter with Gygax, your visions with Light of the Abyss, your confrontation with Rochester.
No,
Pardon me?
do not publish it. It would be professional suicide. You would be a laughingstock, a fabulist, concocting penny dreadfuls for the unwashed masses. And I would no longer attract a distinguished clientele, but madmen convinced I could connect them to their
He does protest too much.
relatives or help them capture a fairy.
Ah. It doesn't seem to get any better, does it?
When I close my eyes, John, I am falling. Falling into a black abyss. It is endless and suffocating and unforgiving. I would give for a dreamless night.
It's going to be all right, Sherlock.
What is that?
It will help you rest.
No, not that. No. I say, Watson, would you be afraid to sleep in the same home as a lunatic, a man with softening of the brain, an idiot whose mind has lost its grip?
Not in the least.
That's lucky.
There go the script pages. Will never see the light of day. And that would appear to be it. So, final thoughts. Loved it, absolutely loved it. The only real sticking point I had was the combination of the safe in New Orleans. I don't quite know how you're supposed to get that number. If it's one of the dates, it's not one of the dates that I was able to find. The madness and insanity sequences were good. Probably a bit too many of them, but once you got the tricks of them, they were really clever. The new locations are great. The side quests really loved. Yeah, all around loved it. Love the portrayal of Holmes and Watson. I love they gave Watson a lot more to do. So, yeah. Well, I like this artwork that's coming up. There were some bits I missed from the first game. As I said before, the clue to the Black Edelweiss comes from Watson, who knows about import customs for medicines. And there's a little bit at the end of that section in the original game where, when they're travelling back from the Institute, they meet a young Kirk called Poirot on board the train when he's a child, and Watson gives him the whole grey cells catchphrase. But I'm really glad that they gave Watson a lot more to do in this one and gave him his own deduction board, his own memory palace, his own clues. Really loved what they did with London, what they did with Baker Street. Yeah, I just love the relationship they built up between Holmes and Watson. It was nice to see Watson being the anchor for Holmes and grounding him. Just let these credits play out and see if there's any stinger at the end, but yeah. And it's interesting as well at the end when Rochester was saying, we've done this before, and it's is the first game actually canon? Is this an alternative, not just a remake, but is it an alternative timeline or something for the first game? That's interesting as well to think about. Saying that we did this together so many years ago, and that's when the first game was released. So if you've been watching through this episode, thank you very much for doing so. Thank you very much for staying with me. And I hope you enjoyed it. Just keep just in case there is something, and doesn't seem to be anything at the end. But yeah, with that, I will bid you all a very good evening, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys. Sleep well.